Okay, so what's up, guys? As you see in the title, Nuketown is finally releasing to the PS4 on Black Ops 4 this Tuesday, November 13th. We're finally getting the map. Obviously, it was announced a while ago, and we sort of didn't know when it was going to officially release, but now we're actually getting it this Tuesday. I'm going to put an image up on screen. Obviously, we all know sort of the promotional images. It's like a snowy version of Nuketown. It looks pretty sick, and we don't have any official sort of gameplay trailers or real good teaser trailers to see what the map is truly like and how it's going to play out, because obviously with Black Ops 4 I feel like they're going to change a bunch of stuff. We're not just going to have the normal Nuketown layout. I know with Black Ops 3 probably was the biggest change to Nuketown, but that was only really because they had the wall running. But other than that, I think that the actual layout of Nuketown might be slightly different. It might be slightly larger, maybe an extra corridor, an extra pathway, an extra room, but this time around it's going to be a snowy, pretty cool version. There's also a little teaser promotional thing. I'll put that up on screen as well if you guys want to check that out. There's nothing really there. It's just some promotional thing they tweet out. It's pretty cool. It adds to the vibe of the whole sort of Nuketown feel. Pretty much, we're also going to be getting... people were commenting and tweeting back to Charlie until like, oh, Xbox is going to get it next year, I guess. No, they're only getting it 7 days later, so they just have to wait 7 days, and then they'll have it, and that's really it. And pretty much, Nuketown, it's not like this thing where it's like the DLC. Look, it's gonna be around forever now. You just have a 7-day delay for its release, and then we all have it, and then it's fine. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. They just do have to wait a week, which sort of sucks. But Xbox One, PC, they'll all be on the Nuketown hype, very soon. The only problem is with Nuketown, we're gonna be playing this map over and over again, and it's gonna become, hopefully not, but it's gonna become the map that just is always in rotation. You're always gonna be playing the map because everyone's gonna be voting it, and it's gonna get sometimes boring, and you're not gonna be able to play other maps. So hopefully people just don't vote Nuketown all the time, and it's not always popping up in the rotation. But I also want to talk about Nuketown Zombies, because Nuketown Zombies is a bit more interesting, a bit more mysterious, and I do think, first of all, with the setting, I'm going to make a separate video talking about the leaks with Nuketown Zombies, why it might happen, why there's leaks for an extra Zombies map releasing, and, different free Zombies maps releasing throughout the DLC season of Black Ops 4. But just to start off with the setting for Nuketown Zombies, this is a pretty cool setting. If they just took the multiplayer version, threw it over to Zombies, and, obviously, if they wanted to expand it, that'd be cool. If they wanted to not shrink it, but just change parts of the map just to make it fit for Zombies, that would be sick. But I do think the setting as it is, it's a pretty cool sort of snowy Nuketown setting. It's dark, and again, we don't have official gameplay of this map, but I can only imagine what it would look like. It probably would be a pretty cool Zombies type map. And now, with Black Ops 2, Nuketown Zombies, that wasn't necessarily a Black Ops 2 rendition of Nuketown. That was more of a Black Ops 1 rendition, and it was, heavily damaged. Like, Nuketown Zombies was the original Nuketown from Black Ops 1, but just destroyed and blown up, and it was on a whole other apocalyptic world after, the rockets came down from Moon and pretty much blew up all parts of the Earth. That's pretty much what that setting was. And obviously, with the multiplayer version of Nuketown being this snowy version, we really don't know the time period as well. It would have to make sense for Zombies as well. They obviously, with the storyline, can't just throw in a Zombies map unless they have some sort of, understanding as to, okay, these different characters are teleporting back in time to play in Nuketown. Or what they'll do is just, you'll play as random characters, maybe in the same universe at a different time period, and it won't have an exact sort of effect on what's going on in the sort of Ether storyline or the Chaos storyline or whatever's going on right now with our sort of main Black Ops 4 zombie storylines and zombie maps. So they could do that. They could tie it into the storyline. Who knows? But I do think this is a cool setting, and the fact that it's releasing for multiplayer, at least, it brings us a step closer for releasing on Zombies. If it didn't even release on multiplayer and it wasn't, we were still waiting for it, obviously we can't even really discuss and talk about it because it's obviously going to be on multiplayer. That was the main purpose of Nuketown being in this game. So without that, it doesn't make any sense. But now that we have this, you know, we can sort of start talking about, okay, now it's in the game, maybe they're going to transfer it over, maybe they have plans very soon to do that. You never know. So definitely keep an eye out for that. We'll talk about that if it's a possibility. But right now, Nuketown's in multiplayer. Well, Tuesday it will be on PS4, and then 7 days later for Xbox and PC. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys later.